Okay, here we have our 15 end times time frames found in the Bible. Those time frames will fit within the 2,520-day 7 years. They will either be in the first half or the second half for the most part. Two of those time frames are from Ezekiel, the book of Ezekiel. 6 of those time frames are from the book of Daniel. And 7 of the time frames are from Revelation, the last book in the Bible. Now, if you look at these, the like expressed time frames are grouped together, such as the 42 months, the time times half a time, the 7 years, and the 1260 days. Now, Jesus returns on day 2520 to end the 7 years. So everything is going to fit within this 7 years. Now, let's begin. In Revelation 11:2, the Gentiles trample down Jerusalem. This will be in the second half of the 7 years. And it will correspond to the 42 months in Revelation 13:5 that the beast will reign. So those 42 months go together and they're in the second half. Now, we get to the time times halftime. Let's go over here. In Revelation 12:14, Satan will persecute Israel, the occupants of Israel. And we go to Daniel 7:25, and this little horn person changes the times and the law to last during a time times half a time. Then we read in Daniel 12:17 that Daniel's people, that's the Jews, will be under duress during this second half, time times half times. Now, the next thing we do, we go over to Daniel 12:12. And this is when the abomination of desolation begins the great tribulation period. And it's going to last 1,335 days until the day that Jesus returns, which is this vertical column right here. Then we see in Daniel 8:14, 2,300 days. This is the days of the little horn's actions. And right here is when the daily animal sacrifices are begin again. It'll be on day 220 of the 7 years. Next, we look at Daniel 9:27 and Ezekiel 39:9. Both those are 7 years. They coincide with each other. They begin on day 1, which is in Daniel 9:27 of the 7 years. Next, we're going to look at Ezekiel 39:12. This is at the beginning of the 7 years. Israel is going to be burying the dead of Gog's army for 7 months. Next, we go to Revelation 12:6, which Israel, the woman in Revelation 12, who is fed the word of God by the 2 witnesses who will testify in Jerusalem, those 1,200 1260 days. At the end of the 1260 days, the beast will kill the two witnesses, and their bodies will lay dead in the streets of Jerusalem 3.5 days before they're brought back to life, and the two witnesses are called up to heaven and leave this world. Here we have the abomination of desolation again. It's set up in Daniel 12:11. Well, there's 1290 days, and they end 45 days before Jesus returns, because right here will appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, which is in trying to close this down. And that the sign of the Son of Man will appear in heaven. I keep getting these pop-ups, sorry. Okay. Now then. And during that 45 days, the kings of the earth will gather their armies in preparation to make war on Jesus and his army of heaven. Then we have a 5-month period here, which is just after the second half begins, which there will be flesh-tormenting locusts that will torment persons who have taken the mark of the beast. And that will last for 5 months. So these are the time frames for the end times, all of them. There's a total of 15. So take and make a copy of this chart and save it for yourself so you can refer back to it by taking a screenshot. And so this chart is the second chart I made, and the next one we're going to, of the end times, and the next one we're going to see is about this little horn person. He goes through 5 different stages until he becomes the beast of Revelation 13. And those 5 stages, we can understand better how things are going to progress during these 7 years. So be looking forward to my next video, which is going to be a chart that's going to show those little horn 5 stages. So, thank you. May God bless you, and have a nice day. Goodbye.